Hello, my name is Tracy. Oh yeah, I have to get this right, don't I? Deep breath, hang on, stretches.
Yep, stretching.
I was born in England, but I've spent most of my life on the North Shore. I work as a support worker for the elderly. I do personal care, so that involves showering, dressing, medication, and really talking a load of rubbish. I'm good at that. I first started coming to Gracegate to do Thrive on a Monday, and then Bree said it was Wednesday and Thursday as well, and I was like, ooh. So I started coming on the Wednesday and Thursday as well, and there was yoga on a Thursday morning, 6:30 a.m, Rudy. Malcolm invited me to come on a Saturday, and do you know that Malcolm used to chase me down? If he saw me walking past, he'd be like, and then I'd be like, oh no, it's bad. Took me a while to get through the door, but once I did, I've been coming pretty much every week. In the beginning when I came, I didn't know anything about God or church or people, really. But every time I came, there always seemed to be a message that kind of related to what I was going through. When Zalia had that one up on stage and she was talking about something, and I went, hey, what was that book? Where do I get it? Turns out it was the Bible. Who knew? So I guess it started from there. So I went from no Bibles to 2 Bibles in the space of a couple of days. And then Bree invited me to come along. Well, actually, first you invited my dogs along for the walk. We started going for walks and we started talking about stuff. To my biological family, I've always been invisible. I don't know if you remember, but when I used to come into Thrive, I used to hang on the wall. Even if you came and tried to talk to me, I was like, oh no, go away. Not go away, but why? So I think it's the first time I've actually been noticed, which I like, but I find really hard that people actually want me around or like me. So I hide in humour, but since I've been learning to have faith, I'm happy. I did have a lot of questions, but I think I've learnt to have not just faith in God, but faith in people. It's still really hard for me to let people in, or Ros said, because we're having that afternoon tea, and she said I could invite some people, and I went, but isn't it for your people? And she said, you're my people, and that made me really happy. And so I reckon coming here, I found my real family. Well, I actually telling people at work now that I go to church, and then some of them have gone, ooh, you're one of those people, because I come on a Saturday, not a Sunday. And I go, and then in the beginning I was like, oh, but now I go, yeah, I am. Don't put that bit in. I would like to thank Bree for, I guess, starting me on my faith journey, because you got me interested by how you talked about God and what He's capable of, and just by your faith, really. You encouraged me to take that step, and you also kind of take the time to explain stuff to me that get right away, and you take the time to actually read stuff to me and explain it. So, thank you. And Roz, you're my family. So thank you. I'm getting baptized today because I think it's the next step, and I truly believe that Jesus is my personal saviour. The end.